What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you so much for tuning in. It's me, Mikey fucking Pipes. 7:20 in the morning on Wednesday, February 7th, 2024. I feel like I'm Josh. I only brought 2 uniforms with me from home. Tom does have 5 more for me. So that's the reason why I'm not arriving to work in a uniform. I know excuses are unacceptable, but it's not an excuse, it's fact. Today is my last day, unfortunately, here in Winter Garden, Orlando area. Going back home this afternoon, God willing. It's funny, I just got a text from my wife. She had texted me last night at around 11 o'clock. That are you up at 11:09? And I actually was up, but I didn't see the text, so I texted her this morning like, I'm up now, good morning. So we have this thing anytime, like, you know, we go away, you know, vacation, it's like, are you ready to go home? Like, yeah, sometimes even after a nice long vacation, you know, you're ready to go home to, you know, real life and the dogs, you know, and just family. And so I actually wrote her back. And I was like, I'll show you. So I'm ready to come home to my wife and dogs. Home to New York? Absolutely not. I'll spend a few more weeks here. 77 today, sunny. If I can build this business like at home, would be epic. But it's going to surpass New York. I ain't playing around with unrealistic expectations. I am dead fucking serious. The business that's going on here is going to surpass that type of business that's in New York. Let me go say hi to Tom. Put my shirt on.
Fireplace.
Okay. And is it power vented or is it just atmospheric vented at the side of the house?
I believe it's atmospheric vented.
Okay. So the problem is that it was LP. They brought in gas to the home. And then you try to convert it with the customer supply parts to natural gas.
Yes, sir.
And at ignition, what would happen? Or did you have ignition? Would the pilot stay lit?
The pilot stay lit.
Have you checked? Did you check the milli-voltage coming out of the pilot?
I asked Matt to check that. I wasn't physically there.
Does he have someone to check that with?
He has an electrical tester in the truck.
That reads millivolts.
That reads millivolts.
Yeah. Okay. Because a lot of, and I'm not saying Matt's not an HVAC. He's not. He's a plumber.
He's a plumber.
But a lot of plumbers don't have a multimeter, let alone one that reads millivolts. But
yeah. But the guy was actually he got the valve open by doing it with a battery.
Okay.
He hooked up a battery, like a AA battery, where he hooked up to the thing and actually the guy had him on FaceTime actually looking at it and said, this is what the problem you need to replace that valve. So that's what we ended up doing.
Okay. So we'll go in there, we're going to figure it out. Do you have a multimeter that reads millivolts?
Yes.
Okay, very good.
I believe it. The one that's in this box here, I also have one in my...
Believe I do. It's like, are you pregnant? I don't know. Either you're pregnant or you're not pregnant.
I will confirm it.
Okay. Well, we'll go in there nonetheless, and we're going to
figure this out.
We're going to figure it out. We're definitely going to figure it out.
Yes.
And then at 8 o'clock, we will know if we have a contractors meeting for the rough-in inspection on that.
You will have it. I don't know what time it's going to be.
Okay, hopefully it's this morning.
Yeah, hopefully it's this morning.
It'd be nice. I like to attend one of these things.
Yeah.
It's fun.
That's right. You weren't the last one we went to, right?
No, I was not. It's crazy how I'm a licensed master plumber in the state of Florida. I've never been to an inspection.
They're very by the book.
I know.
And because I have a good relationship with the inspectors, if I do something incorrectly, or they want to see me change something during like a final inspection or rough inspection,
you take a picture and send it to them?
They said, as long as you haven't done, by the time I get back to my office at 2 o'clock, and send me a picture of it, I'll pass.
That's nice. Because that's the way, business, which is government, should be.
That's correct.
Not anti, I guess society, anti-citizens. It's us. It's us paying their salaries. And they're performing their civic duty because they're building inspectors and they're there to make sure that the work that's being done, is done right and safely. because God forbid something happens and it's the electrician's fault or the plumber's fault or the HVAC guy's fault, the carpenter's fault, the framing guy, the roofer, you never know. Listen, you have these slate roofs, if you get not secured right, you get a good wind and pieces of that fall off and like hit someone in the head, you could die. So but it's also good that listen, if you make a mistake, no one's perfect.
No.
Holy shit, what's the bull is traffic.
It goes fast, Mike. It goes fast. It goes fast really because I'm not getting off here. So.
Oh my God.
This goes fast.
That sucks. This really does suck.
Well, they're expanding the route, but it takes forever to get it done.
Yeah. I hear you.
And they open the lanes and they close them again. It's like, what are you doing?
It's funny. I a few years ago I did work in my house, and I put a TY in the wrong location on my stack, my soil stack, going from the underground to the top floor, and I was inadvertently I was wet venting another bathroom set of bathroom fixtures. And I didn't even, I totally overlooked it. Listen, we're not perfect. We make mistakes. And the guy looked at me and he goes, "What's wrong with this picture?" And I'm like, I don't know. It totally went over my mind. It's like, what is this up there connected to? I was like, the bathroom set right above us. And he goes, "Yeah, you're wet venting all this now." I'm like, oh, fuck. So he goes, so this is the 10 AM set. And he goes, fix this and just send me a picture. I'm not going to come back, for this. And I'll have it. And no big deal.
Yeah, like I said, I think I ran into it twice. And I broke with Patrick Barnes, who's like he's like the lead inspector. And he just said, "Tom, I trust your work. Just if you get it done before 2 o'clock, send me a picture of it. And if I'm okay, if everything's the way I told you to do it, then we'll just..." Perfect. It's okay.
Perfect.
That's cool to me.
It's not perfect. It's just damn traffic. Tom says it goes quick, though. We'll see.
It does go quick. Yes, it does.
All right. So yesterday I implemented a company rule that every truck shall have gloves. And I told Tom, like, not to be, like a pompous fuck or not to be, like, a privileged king. There's no reason why we should be wearing gloves when we're doing these jobs, especially like the sewer drain cleaning.
I agree.
So now we're at Wind Supply. We're here in West Orange.
West Orange.
Which is a COE.
Which is a COE, yes. They call West Orange,
and
but it's a COE.
This is like a franchise, right? But they're individually owned and operated.
Individually owned and operated, yes.
So they're called profit centers.
Yeah, they're called profit centers.
Am I not supposed to say that?
No, you can say it. I mean, you can say that.
Let's go see. Let's go see. Let's go see. Check this place out. All right, let's go check out Wind Supply. This is like the equivalent of Ferguson. You have Ferguson down? Yeah, Ferguson down here. But here it's like you're walking into like the warehouse.
Walking in the warehouse.
And you can pick shit off the counters or pick shit off the shelves, or they help you.
I've done that.
Lock and bar boilers. What do you think? What this? Look at that, lock and bar right up there. Lock and bar right there. Love it. Look who just pulled up. It's Cooper and Zeke. What are they getting? Tom, what do you think they're getting?
Probably some parts for this. I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
I'm not sure if they're picking up.
Jesus fucking Christ. Literally, I kid you not. Almost 30 minutes to get a box of $17 gloves. Cooper pulled up here and got himself three 3-inch PVC street 45s and a TY in 3-inch. I'm just blown away. The prices are on par with supplyhouse.com, which is what I love. I love supplyhouse.com. Real people, real service. Not a sponsor of any channel. You get tons of what? Calls?
I get tons of calls. Okay. A lot of spam calls I get. So but I do answer everything. I don't want to go to voicemail. But I didn't realize you're recording. So.
It's okay. I'm still recording.
Okay.
We keep it uncut, unedited, raw, and uncensored.
Understood.
Unfortunately, we're in Florida and there's no good cell phone service here. We're still trying to get through to her. Anyway, as I was saying, supplyhouse.com.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 315.
Been fine. How about yourself?
I'm good.
Good.
I'm not sure what's up with my garbage disposal.
I got your message yesterday, and I was going to call you this morning to set a time to stop by. Do you under the garbage disposal? There's a little red button. It's like a reset button. That you have to just push it up to reset it. Have you tried to do that yet, or look at that yet?
No. I can definitely try that. So
Okay.
Be amazing, so.
Yes, ma'am. You want to try to? Are you home to try while I'm on the phone with you, or you want me? You want to call me back if you do that?
Looks like we lost her. No, bad service.
Hey, Heba, I have some bad service where I'm located right now. I don't know if you can hear me or not. Need to cut her up, but I'm not hearing her, so.
Anyway, on these garbage disposals, you know, if you jam them up, there's a little like manual reset button that pops out, kind of like a like a spill switch on a boiler, you know. So if it pops, it kills power to it, and you know, sometimes you gotta use the tool to unjam it. But it pops, nothing happens. So if you reset it, it should be good. There she is. Let's see what's going on.
Hi, Heba. I keep losing you. I'm sorry about that.
Sorry, yeah, my service is so bad in my kitchen. Yeah, so I don't know if you heard me. So when I did that, it did start making a noise again. So
Okay.
previous to that, it was completely dead. Now it's making sort of like a humming noise, and the water's still not going down though.
Okay.
It's jammed in it.
It could be. It sounds like it may be blocked. You might have to take that wrench and go underneath it and try to unjam it.
Okay.
What is anybody going to be home today to take a look at that for you, or you want to try to jam it yourself and then give us a call back?
I'm gonna be home today until 2.
Okay.
And then likely the same tomorrow.
Okay.
And Friday.
Thanks for calling.
too.
Take care.
Yep,
Bye.
yep, bye-bye.
Now, before you say anything, the question we heard her, ladies and gentlemen, we heard her on the phone. Hot or not? Hot or not, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna play that game on the Mikey Pipes Uncensored channel. So we have a customer that Plumbing and Air by Tom installed a Badger incinerator garbage disposal to 0.5 horsepower. I'm not a fan of the Badgers. You get what you pay for. You know, for more than double the price, you get, you know, an incinerator, you know, Evolution, whatever. It is what it is. However, we're gonna play a game, hot or not. We're gonna be there today, hopefully, soon. But, ladies and gentlemen, if you're a plumber in the trades, I don't know if Tom did this, but one way to prevent an unnecessary callback and a recall, because you know if we go to this house, you know we're not getting paid if we have to unjam it. However, if you install a garbage disposal, right, part of the closing out of the service call, going over, you know, instructing on use, is you show them underneath, you know, maybe make a quick little video and send it to them, you know, of that reset button underneath, and also the proper way of using that tool. Right? Because listen, if we go there and we unjam it because, you know, she put down something there, it got lodged in there just the right way. By the way, this is that Italian place I went to last night, Bella Tuscany, right here.
Okay, cool.
Effing delicious, by the way.
Cool.
I had this grilled bronzino, filleted bronzino with these fingerling potatoes, you know, and some like sauce they put on top of it. It was a 6-minute walk to my hotel from here, by the way. Fucking delicious, by the way. Bella Tuscany right here in Ocoee. You know, people say Ocoee's a shitty neighborhood, but you know, let me tell you something. Great restaurant, and if they have Stoli Elite at the bar, it's a great restaurant, right? Because I'm just saying. So part of, if you're selling a garbage disposal, you want to instruct the customer of usage of that tool, because you know we're gonna end up going here and we'll probably gonna unjam it, knock on wood, right? And it's gonna be jammed up, and it's not our fault, right? And it's not the manufacturer's defect. You know, so why should our time be free? But if you properly mark up material covering possible warranty issues and defects and, you know, workmanship issues, you're good. Here is our boy Chris.
Good morning, Christian.
Morning.
Hey.
I'll just let you know I'm here. I'm just waiting.
Okay, we should be there in about 5 to 7 minutes. We're not that far away from you.
Okay.
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 We're gonna need some small pipe wrenches. The small, not that huge channel lock, but the smaller, the medium-sized channel.
Take care when we get there.
We take care when we get there. Okay. Sounds
I'll
good.
just take your bag inside if you want.
You got it, Christian.
Good.
See you then.
Yeah, because the lady showed me the fireplace. We cleared out some of the stuff, okay?
Perfect. Thank you.
All right. See you when you get here.
See you. Bye.
So, you guys, I didn't mention this before. We're on our way to our first service call. It's going to be, hopefully we get one more in. By the way, I was able to record 6 videos between yesterday and Monday. 6 videos. I only dropped 2. There's 4 more left on the Mikey Pipes Orlando Plumbing and Air by Tom YouTube channel. It's going to be epic, guys. We're at a little over 1,700 subscribers. Something like 3,500 hours of watch time since the channel has been, since inception of the channel, which was early January. Ladies and gentlemen, it's epic. And you cannot duplicate or replace the power of video marketing by any SEO company. It's free, and once you meet certain criteria with YouTube and Google, you can monetize it, and it's a supplemental form of income. Whether it's an employee-owned channel, listen, if you're proud of the work that you do, make videos of it and post it online. Utilize social media. When you do Google searches now, it shows tons of videos on the search engine page. Where do you think those videos are coming from, ladies and gentlemen? They're coming from websites like YouTube and other, websites. Just saying like it is. All these SEO companies, they call my office daily, right? They send me these emails daily, just like those estimators. You need a job, you need to be estimating. Tom, he's an estimator, by the way. But they're spam.
Yeah.
But garbage disposal, show your customer how to use that wrench and save yourself an annoying recall, which is really not, and a potential to lose some money, because you're not going to want to charge them to go back there, but you're going to have to in order to, we're not running a non-profit organization, we're a for-profit organization. And guess what? When you hop in the truck, you put the key in the ignition, fuel is burning, which costs lots of money. The insurance on that vehicle costs lots of money. The maintenance on your vehicles costs lots of money. And then you factor in labor, right? And all the other overhead associated with that. If you have an office staff, if you have a building, all that good stuff. Guys, don't be leaving money on the table. Together, we can make the trades great again, and there's no reason why we shouldn't be earning the same amount, if not more, than doctors, lawyers, and electricians. Catch you in the next one, guys. Be well, God bless, stay safe, and smash that fucking thumbs up! All right, so our remote switch is in. That's on. All right, do the honors. Let's give it a few seconds. Nope. Yep. Well, the only thing left is the thermocouple and the pilot generator. Yeah, I remember. You're the guy who was trying to sell me the AI. Listen, let me tell you something. You're calling my personal cell phone, right? And I'm gonna do. This number is on the national do not call list. If you tell me, hold on a second. Yeah, I hear you. Hey, thank you. No problem. I told you this last time you called me because I remember by your accent, right? If you call me again, right, I will choke you and your entire family. Okay? Have a great fucking day. All right. One of the benefits of watching any of Mikey Pipe's channel, it's me, by the way, is that I don't really edit video. I may cut out some stale parts so you're not listening to like nothing and watching me do nothing. But it's uncut, unedited, raw. And I'm going to tell it like it is. We were unprepared for this job. Okay, we're working on we're doing service work. And if you're doing service work, is not like your plumbing, new construction, renovations where you have, you keep a few traps in the truck, maybe a fill valve, because you run a few service calls. But there's a huge difference between doing construction plumbing with, the side of fixing toilets and things like that, and maybe doing a water heater there, and actually doing service, right? If you're working with gas equipment, you need to have a manometer. I highly.
Manometer.
Oh, you have a manometer?
I have a manometer.
Oh, digital manometer?
A digital
Wow.
manometer, yes, I have.
You also need to have a multimeter, which is reliable, not one of the ones that you can buy at Home Depot for $20. You need to have a multimeter that could read amperage, clamp on amp meter. Also, if you're working with like fireplaces like this, millivolts. You need a millivolt to test thermocouples on gas water heaters. Unfortunately, we didn't have a multimeter which reads millivolts, but that's going to change. It will. I promise you it'll change, right?
Yes.
Rome was not built overnight. It may have built, at night, but it wasn't built overnight, and especially wasn't built last night. We're taking a company with a good, solid foundation. We just need to build off that foundation the correct way in order to conquer and deliver prompt, professional, reliable, and courteous service. We will be back here. If I had a tester, we would be able to confirm if there's a minimum of 325 millivolts coming to the gas valve from the pilot generator. And if we don't have that, it's not going to power. Tom did tell me off camera that Matt was here on the last service call and spoke to someone at tech support. Unfortunately, Majestic, who's the manufacturer of this fireplace insert, is out of business. They're in Canada. You call them, it goes, the number you reach is unavailable, is disconnected, blah, blah, blah. So it's not like I can get some support, but we know, I know as a service guy that, listen, I put the wires in the wrong spot because I was just following what was there before. But once I got the wires in the right place, my pilot stayed on, but is not turning on. The main valve is not opening. It's not opening because I don't know if there's a minimum of 325 millivolts coming from the pilot generator. We'll be back, and Tom is going to put in a new pilot generator in there.
Yes.
And he's going to create a video in this kind of orientation, and then it's going to work. And I know it's going to work because it's a new gas valve, and having a bad gas valve, which may or may not have been bad to begin with before, but now we have a brand new gas valve. Hopefully that's not an issue. And I think someone from tech support, where you bought the valve, told him to take a 9-volt battery across 2 terminals on the valve, and it opened. All right, but
it didn't open fully, and that's when they determined that since it was LP gas is heavier, and it's not, if it's not used periodically, it turns into a molasses inside the gas valve, and it kind of freezes it from opening fully.
Okay.
That's
sense.
what we were told from tech support.
Gotcha. But we'll be back, and stay tuned for part 2. All right, tall ceilings, by the way, and this is the kind of plumbing that is done here in Florida. I kid you not, and nothing has to be insulated. It's crazy, right? What's even more crazy is that right there is a tankless hookup, gas, and we have one on the other side of the house. There's no basements here, everything's underground. We were off by a few inches on the sink here. I wonder how he's going to vent it. It's a good question. How is he venting this? Because why is that not being vented? I'm curious. And there's, let's go over there, the bathroom over there with a wall-hung carrier. Let's go take a look at that. Probably going to use ProVent, Studivent. I don't know why they didn't tie it into the vent system, but here we have looks like we're going to have a 2-piece powder room right here. So there is the sink. Hey, Tom, question.
Yes, sir.
Why using a Y here and not a TY?
We could use a TY, but we used the Y fitting with I guess due to the roughing where the location of the sink has to come in at, we have the stack already established there.
Okay.
So it may not have worked as well with the fittings he needed to do it.
All right. Okay. Another question for you.
Go ahead, please.
So we have it's the laundry room. We have I guess butler's pantry.
Yes.
I was using a mechanical vent under the sink.
Yes.
Why not tie it up? Just curious.
Because that's allowed by code to do that.
Okay. Just curious.
And
I know it's allowed by code, but
We'll do the same thing over here too, Mike.
yeah, okay. Every single student event?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So
Okay.
do me a favor before you leave. Get that electric jacker. There's too many trees going around. So I don't want
Here's an ice machine. Water for ice. Very nice. By the way, Cooper, hands down, with some help from Matt and then help from Zeke that's up there in the rafters right there. But Cooper, hands down, did this whole fucking job by himself. So you have, he's going to have probably 2 columns here. He's going to have, you're going to have 2 36-inch columns here for your refrigerator and your freezer. I guarantee it, because there's water supply for an ice machine and for filtered water for both fixtures. And this is the perfect wall for it. Look at this.
Yeah.
That is, man. It,
Probably going to be
yeah. So here we have, is there an island sink? Yep, an island sink right there with the waste and water's already coming up. Another sink, I guess a pot filler.
Pot filler there.
Right?
Yep.
Look at this. All open, all glass. Look at the guy's view, and he's putting in a pool right now. One thing I don't get, though, you're building this, he's probably spending a good mill building this, right? What were you saying, a good mill building his house?
500,000, but I guess by the time all the extras in the
Well, yeah, with the finished work, yeah, if you're doing nice Venetian plaster or crown molding, you're spending, well, you're using duckboard. Like, come on, man. Why use duckboard? All right? Look at this nice West, this is Lake Butler. Guy's got a little dock right there. He's got his little boat lift. He got his jet ski. He's got a little fire pit out there, man. This guy is living life. You have a lanai area right here. You have your outdoor bathroom, your outdoor kitchen. You can have your pool you can jump right into. What's going on, my man? Yeah, that's right, man. That's right. It's me. And in case you're wondering, we just had a contracted meeting with the inspector for the rough-in, and for Cooper's first job all by himself, everything was perfect.
He did a great job.
Fuck yeah!
Great job he did.